Singtrix is by far one of the most awesome things to happen to karaoke. It's user-friendly, but there definitely is a proper way to set it up in order to get the full Singtrix experience. The first time you put things together, I recommend laying out all the pieces on a floor or table so you can see what you're working with. It's just typical stuff like boom arms and audio cables. We just want to make sure you know where everything needs to be. So let's get going. Here's some simple steps to follow. Let's start with the tripod. Fold out the legs, then loosen the knob in the center to extend the base. Tighten the knob to lock it back in place. Twist and loosen the handles on the stand. There are two of them, one here and one here. I like to extend the bottom one first, then adjust the top one to my height. Make sure you twist it back into place to lock it in. Connecting the studio holder to the stand can be a bit tricky, so pay attention. At the top of the stand is a small washer. Unscrew the washer. Slide and tighten the studio holder onto the stand, leaving just enough room at the top for the device holder. Make sure you screw the washer back onto the top of the stand. Next, fasten the boom arm to the top of the stand. Screw the mic holder to the top of the boom arm. You probably noticed there are several faceplate covers that come with your Singtrix. You can customize the look of the studio by pressing and lifting the tab on the front cover and inserting a new faceplate. In the future, we're going to be offering even more of these, so keep a lookout. Next, you want to gently attach the studio to the studio holder until it clicks into place. You don't have to press too hard, you just got to get it in there straight. Once it clicks, that's when you know it's locked. Snap the device holder, or the optional tablet holder, to the top of the stand right above the studio. You can use one holder or both. On the back of the studio, you'll find all the inputs and outputs. Go ahead and plug in the power cable. Quick note, mic 1 input is the lead. It has all of the effects. Mic 2 input is for backup. It has simpler effects like reverb and delay, and should really only be used for duets. Basically, mic 1 input is your jam, so go ahead and plug it in there. If you find that the stand is blocking one of the mic inputs, then the studio holder is in the wrong orientation. It's an easy fix. Just unscrew and swap the L bracket to the other side. Find the audio cable with the two headphone jacks on both ends. Plug one end into the studio and the other end into your device. Run the speaker audio cable from the studio output down to the speaker. While you're down here, you'll also find the input for the speaker power, the one with the brick. Go ahead and plug that in as well. If you'd like to keep things organized, use a Velcro strap to secure the cables to the stand, and secure the cables to the leg with a plastic clasp. Personally, I like to, keep the mic cable free. That way when I'm singing with the mic in my hand, I can really, bust a move. Make any final adjustments to the mic stand or the studio holder, and then you're ready to roll. Now that everything's set up, just like the pros, before we sing, we need to do a quick sound check. All this means is checking the mix between your voice and the music. First, turn on the speaker, then adjust the volume, treble, and bass to 50%. Go ahead and turn on the studio. Make sure your smartphone, tablet, or whatever you're using is plugged in. Important note, if you're using a third-party karaoke app, make sure to disable the microphone ability within the app itself, just to avoid any feedback. The studio unit comes shipped with the speaker and mic volume already optimized, so let's leave those levels where they are. Instead, let's tweak the volume on your device. Start singing into the mic while raising the volume of the music on your device until you find a nice balance between the two. So once your voice sounds like it's sitting pretty with the track, use the volume knob on the speaker to adjust how loud you want to rock out. Now that you're set up and ready to perform, be sure to check out the Singtrix demo video for more features, effects, and some cool performance tips.